My name is Wes Elder, my wife is Nikki, and my twins are Morgan and Sophia. And actually, we started getting involved with Lighthouse Church back when Morgan went to winter camp last year, before COVID hit. So we've been coming solid probably for about 6 months now. About 4 months ago, I was shaving and noticed a pretty good-sized lump on my neck and thought, well, it's going to go away. And finally, after some serious insistence by Nikki, I gave in and went to the doctor. The doctor took a look. He didn't like what he saw, and I had an ultrasound and a CAT scan and proved there was a couple of tumors there. He sent me to a specialist, an ear, nose, and throat guy, and he stuck a camera down the back of my throat, took a look around, didn't see much, but didn't like what he saw. And at that time, he said, I think you have cancer, but it's the kind that's curable. And of course, I'm pretty much saying, no, this is just a tumor, but let's just go ahead and we'll see. So I get a needle biopsy, and the needle biopsy came back positive. And he said, I'm not going to confirm that you have cancer, but I'm also not going to say that you don't. But it was funny because all during that time, all I was thinking when he had the camera down my throat was all the cigars I'd smoked and all the smoke I'd eaten as a fireman. I was a firefighter with LA City for 36 years. So he sends me to oncologist at UCLA, Dr. Sakar, and I came in, kind of told him what my background was and looked at him, and he said, they never want to give the bad news. He goes, they have the results in front of them, and they're not going to tell you have a zebra. They're going to say it's a horse-shaped animal with black and white stripes, but I'm not sure what to call it. And I said, so Doc, what are we calling it? He goes, you have cancer. He goes, I'm going to schedule you for surgery. I'm going to schedule you for a PET scan to see where it's coming from. And we're going to use a robot. They're going to go in your throat, take out your tonsils and a large portion of the back of your tongue, and then we'll take out all the lymph nodes that are in your neck. I said, okay, Doc, plenty good. So I had the PET scan, and right in the middle of that, we were going on vacation to Lake Powell. So we went on vacation, but right before we get ready to get on the houseboat, I get a phone call, and the person on the other end is telling me that he's reading the results of the PET scan, and I wasn't taking up near the amount of dye that he thought I was going to. He thought I was going to be a 10 plus, and I wasn't even a 1. And I thought maybe I have to take the test again. And I said, I'm sorry, who am I actually talking to? And he goes, this is Joel Sakar, this is your surgeon. I go, you're kidding me, Doc. I go, you know what? I go, the day you told me I had cancer, I opened it up to all my prayer friends and all my Christian friends, and I've had some serious prayer. And I go, I'll tell you what. I go, I had cancer when you saw me, but God's already healing me. And he said, well, I just wanted you to enjoy your vacation. I thought, well, I'm going to enjoy it now. Come back from vacation, we get back on a Tuesday. On Thursday, I'm in the operating room. I've got the IVs in. I've got a lot of people in the room. Finally, the doctor comes in, and he says, Wes, let me take a look at your neck one more time. So I let him feel my neck, and he looks down and he goes, you know what, bud? He goes, your tumor's gone. He goes, your cancer is gone, and we're going to cancel the surgery. And Nikki's sitting right next to me. Nikki starts crying. I started crying, and the people in the room are going, what? We've never seen this before. And he says, make an appointment for 6 weeks. So he leaves the room, and now everybody's kind of looking around. They don't know what to do. And I finally say, well, maybe somebody could take the IV out of my arm, and I could get dressed, and I could get out of this place. So we're driving back home and just can't believe it. But I got to say, it definitely feels unbelievable when God heals you from a miracle. Because all the years I had in the fire department, I saw what I thought were some miracles in front of me, but nothing like this. When you're on the receiving end and you know that prayer does work and prayer is real, and you know that God healed you or healed me, it was just unbelievable. So I can tell you that prayer does work, and God is alive, and God does answer your prayers because he did it with me. And now I don't have cancer. And so I know that God has things planned for Nikki and me and Morgan and Sophie in Texas, and I just can't wait to see what he has planned. But I really want to thank the family here at Lighthouse, because I know you guys were in my corner praying hard, and it was such a blessing. And regardless of what anybody out in the audience is going through, prayer is real, it does work, and miracles still happen.